Hello! War indeed. Hopefully not falling to it. Hello, Mace. How are you? How are you? Okay. Just gotta get these stories. Neither easy nor safe. This one's like always the same, right? Oh no. It's worth it no matter what. Can't remember if I... what cycle of feeding I was on, as it were. So I'm just gonna have to do that. Bike through the oncoming storm. This feels like a, that you are referencing DMC. Rather than an actual storm? Is there an actual storm coming? Or is it a metaphorical storm? You're not making it better, Mace. An autumn storm named Benjamin is coming this evening. Okay. Benjamin. Your pops can bring you to the movie if need be. Are you watching a movie today, are you? For a moment there, I was just like, fucking what? Chainsaw Man movie with a friend? Ah, okay, okay. Hopefully your friend is still able to get there. As well. Fair. Very fair. Reza art? Reza? I do not have a lot of components. Inconvenient. To say the least. I am gonna need more water. So I should grab that. He says while wearing them. Where are my glasses gone? They're on your face, you pillock. It's between season 1 and 2. Okay. Have those already happened? In terms of the actual show? 2 is in development, okay. They're not backtracking some stuff then? I'm actually just gonna let her get really tired, I think. No, okay, damn it. I was hoping I was gonna be able to persist nonetheless, but apparently that is not an option available to me. Sadly. Chainsaw Man Season 1 ends at 38. The Reza arc around 52. Not covering a ton then, but also that's a lot of chapters for the sake of what is probably what, like a 2-hour movie? It might be quite condensed. Ugh. And I need some more food. I need some vegetables if I can. Yeah, just shy of 2 hours. Or bakery. Sure. Don't really need those. Just need those 2. Not every chapter is as big. Fair enough. You expect the series of chapters of the big fight to take more time than, say, a yapping chapter? True. Talking tends to take up a lot of time on pages, but when you actually deal with it in terms of how long a conversation takes, it is much quicker. Don't really need any wood. The pharmacy is as undersupplied as the rest of the city. This person is supporting the rebels, okay. Intriguing. You know how it will go, but you're excited to see what's done? Yeah. Stuff's always very different when it's, like, adapted, right? I actually stopped watching, or, like, reading things, for the most part, that were adapted or we're gonna get, you know, sequels or stuff, because that addition makes such a massive difference. Stop chumming up to these rebels, you're in danger. Now you're bullshitting me just to make me stop? I mean, you shouldn't, if you can avoid it, chum up to either side if you're a civilian. I need to go warn them? Yeah, we can figure out who did it. Yeah, exactly. I'll be gearing up for the assault as we speak. It's too dangerous. How can you be like that? There are good people there who just want the war to end. I mean, there's probably good people on the other side as well. That aren't the rebels. Hi. Probably had our argument. Your husband has to warn everyone. I'll talk to Malik. Okay. This seems like a good way to bring more ire onto us again. Once again. Still wild as a granny at the Dan premiere. I mean, nothing stops old Gran from watching anime, right? It is atypical, for sure, but better keep your mouth shut if you know what's good for you. The military fighters that you snatch, they'll kill us, and then they'll come for you and your rankless husband. Esmer's dilemma. We could warn them, it might put the pharmacist and his brother in danger. What's worse, the soldiers could come to our doorstep if they find out we helped the rebels. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the soldiers want us dead anyway. I think I'm, like, this is such a betrayal of trust. I'm gonna do this one. It's horrible either way. They stole all of the cigarettes. They wounded Malik. He's just a crippled man sleeping, and they beat him up. Crazy behavior. At least I can break through this today once she's fully rested. Slightly wounded, he might heal overnight, so I'm not gonna pop a thing in for him. He'll be fine. You're working, so I'm a podcast now. Thank you. I appreciate it, Weiss. Not my strong suit, I don't think, being able to be a podcast. The temperature is going to drop below 0 soon. We're gonna get some snow. Oh, he's not sad now that he's done the radio. Good. Host a podcast? I don't have anything consistent enough to talk about to be able to do that. Nor do I care about enough things to be able to have a podcast that's inconsistent enough. Really wish I built that heater up on this floor instead. Just stand here and watch your wife sleep. It's not creepy because she's your wife. I don't know. Still feels kind of creepy to a degree. They can go hungry for a day, and then food is going to be an issue. But hopefully I should get some if I go to the bakery. Fingers fucking crossed, anyway. Get down here and put the temperature up, please. Alec can sleep. I get through this today, which means I can finally get to this stuff. I have a full assortment of the house base available to me. Malik just gets to recover from his wounds. They stole all me feckin' cigarettes. Which is so rude when they're both smokers. Cigarettes and food. Nice. A damaged vest and a damaged helmet. Interesting. Interesting. The canned food is very good. I would really, really like a trap. Especially since I have 8 fucking fertilizer. I think I need to upgrade the thing before I can even use that, though. Unfortunately. I need a heat lamp. 20 components. How was the bit of Bloodborne that you missed? It was good. I definitely enjoy the second portion of the game more than the first portion. I'm enjoying this bit more than I was enjoying the starting bit. Not that the starting bit is like bad or anything, it's just less interesting, I think. What bit am I in? I just did the witches. So I've got access to the moon runes now. Moon rune. Some food, some materials, lots of weapons, and some parts. Scavenge, sleep. Went from Amelia to witches in half an hour. I mean, I killed Amelia and then didn't. Didn't touch the skull, so. Radio man, thank God, thank you so much. Wife was being held prisoner at Central Square, you saved her life. We just came upon a food stash. You're welcome, buddy. I didn't say you did. Yeah, but like I'd already got down there, right? If I don't know if you saw that actually. I'd already gone all the way over to the witches, not to the witches, sorry, but all the way over to Hemwick and lit the lantern over there. And then Hemwick itself is relatively small, so that didn't take very long. And since I didn't touch the skull, it was a lot quicker to get through things. Because the skull makes everything, like, nighttime so harder, right? Much military stuff. Hello. Oh my god. Speed child. How about you? Not since Velena died. You keep an eye on him, I'll fetch some food, sure. Good. You don't even know how one gets to Henwick at the moment? It was going... what was I going to say? When you go up to where Amelia's church is, you turn right. And then you go down that way where the shotgun prick was. The heat lamp I wanted. Yes. And just follow that path, basically. It's over that direction. Can't read that, it's in Swedish. Weren't you getting food for your kid? It's the only way to provide for my son, informing only on the worst people who had no chance to survive the war. Never told anyone who was behind the broadcast, the army's very keen to learn that. Don't make me do it. Wow. You just threatened me, my man. Leave my house? But I'm trying to take your stuff. Well, those people on the list will be in danger. There's an informer without revealing his identity. I think that's the correct thing to do. Although it sucks either way. Either way, I'm fucked. I think this way is preferable. Here. Lie to Malik on 2 or more decisions. Diary, you are a liar. Oh my god. Is it opposite the entrance to the woods? That's the door to Yarhagul. Yeah, I don't know, it's just to the right. The night was calm, and Malik has not been beaten up despite just sleeping in bed today, which is a nice little benefit. They're on your damn face. Shut the fuck up. I misplaced me glasses again. They're on your head. Although I must admit, I have been there. No, yeah, when you go to Cathedral Ward, when you go up to where the cathedral is, you have the choice of going into the cathedral with Amelia. If you go left, you go down to like a whole bunch of people who are fighting there, and then you go up to the door where there's the guy that like yoinks you, I think. Oh no, maybe it's if you go left, and if you go right, that's the way to the... I don't know. It's one of those two directions up there. So, not very helpful, I'm aware, but it's one of those two. The big door with the grabby guys, Yahagul, then it's the other way. It's the left, then. Way opposite's the woods? No, you have to go through something else for the woods, don't you? You have to go through the Bergenworth door, I think. It's the opposite way? I don't know anymore. You've bamboozled my brain. So now I just don't know anymore. Looked it up, you were right. Okay, cool. I can't remember where the Bergenworth door is though, which is a problem. Because I need to get to that. I brought you some food. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. An anonymous letter thrown through the window. A soldier was killed because your radio broadcast the military sniffing around. Take care. By the plaza, you think? It sounds about right to me, yeah. It's worth it. The man is willing to sacrifice himself and his wife. The thing, my dude, it's not just you, it's your wife as well. That's what you gotta remember. They ain't just gonna stop at you, are they? They're gonna drag her down as well. Would your tune be the same if you knew it was your friend? I wonder. Would your tune be the same? I can put the trap up here? Oh, hell yeah. Because that means he can do it when she's sleeping. And that would be wonderful. It's, going well to next week's problem. That's next week's problem. I need 30 components. Woof. That is a lot. I would need more parts to be able to do anything about that. I already have a crowbar, so I don't need to worry about any of this stuff, really. It would be nice to upgrade that station, though, so that I could maybe, like, build the weapons or maybe repair the armor or something. Would be good. Would be good. But also like a chair. A chair would be nice. That'd be some news. I love him saying shit like this about knowing that it's his friend. Oh, I don't have new locations. Interesting. Gonna go here again and hope I can just sneaky my way around the place. That works out. Oh yeah, a saw would have been really helpful, damn it. Man has a gun. I wonder if I can sneak attack. With the shovel. actually really do not like that that person has just gone out that way. Free whole food! Big! Oh my god. That's amazing. Yes? $10 fucking ammo? Oh my god. I think I've got enough weapon parts. I think. At the same time though, like, these are not useful to me. I might as well take the weapon parts instead. Oh god. Please go away. Just fucking run for it, dude. I don't know how they became aware of my presence, but it doesn't matter. It was a good night. Woo! Get the fuck out. It is getting very cold. Okay. Oof. Absolutely fantastic in terms of supplies, though. Hello, Gianni. How are you? How are you? Go, do this before you go to sleep. That should hopefully make it warm enough. Nice. You've been playing modded Baldur's Gate 3 again? Yeah? It's the switch back and forth at this point, eh? It's modded New Vegas, modded Fallout 3, modded New Vegas, etc, etc. You just switch. I told you to warn the rebels about the attack. Why did you lie? Many people died because of your cowardice. I already let the insurgents know they'll make you pay. Yeah, couldn't win either way. On that one, sadly. That's what I expected. That was a, essentially a dead-end option. And so you need to continue Pathfinder, but when you're sick of Baldur's Gate 3 is when you'll play it, yeah. And thus the cycle. The perpetual cycle. New game. Baldur's Gate or Fallout New Vegas, Baldur's Gate, new game. Maybe mod starter thrown in there every now and then. Military is threatening it? Yeah, that's what I said. The government forces attacked the rebels in Zatom. Many people were killed, including civilians. The attack came as a complete surprise. It is yet another black day. That's the attack I didn't tell him about. Enderall and VTMB, not to forget, true. Are those in the... They're not as often in the cycle as FNV is, though, right? That one's in the cycle every time. It has the luxury of having way more mods. Fair. Malik saying I've never lied to everyone as his wife actively keeps secrets from him. Who is right next to him when he's saying it? Oh, that's just mean. That is just mean. Gets both of these done. May this war end soon. Indeed. Fucking hopefully it does. Although for some reason I get the feeling that the war ending isn't going to be the thing that ends us. It's going to be the fact that Malik is killed. By one side or the other. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. Malik will die, I think. It's sad reality that we find ourselves in. Either we'd told the soldiers, or we'd told on the rebels. Like, whatever we did, it was fucked regardless. I'm gonna make one of these just for the sake of it. Oh, there's a toy store here now. I haven't been here, so I might as well at least go here. I don't know if I saw that before. I don't know if this is new or if I'm just blind. Probably blind. Fucking tank in the background. Ooh, components. Is there a child down there? No, that's an adult. Please help me. I hid in the basement during the bombardment, and then you got stuck down there? Yep, that's fucking rough, buddy. I'm starving and dying of thirst, please help. Can't help you myself. I've tried to get someone to help you. Don't know how much longer that I can last. You'll have to manage for at least a day more. Because that's probably the earliest in which anyone would even bother attempting to try and get to you, considering shots and all. At daytime. This is going to be the day that I go back. When I genuinely just have a piece of neutral news of like, hey, someone's trapped, please go and help save them. And then we can't. Diary that ends from a week ago. It's been really hard since Papa died. It's not easy for a woman alone. I noticed how men look at me. Fortunately, I met my school colleague from a year ago. He promised to look after me. Such a pretty girl would make a valuable asset. Let's make a deal. Bring her to our little establishment. You'll get some food, smokes, and a free shag in a while. Christ. Yep, well... the horrors that people will perpetuate under its ongoing nature. Okay, I think that's get out of here. Since I can't really do anything to help the dude. Although I do, like, wonder to a degree, if I put a call out on the radio being like, hey, a guy needs help, at this point, because of the reputation, it's gonna be a case of like, well, we're gonna go kill him, you know? Did we eat yesterday? I don't fucking remember. That would be a horrible way to die, yeah. By helping one another, we retain our humanity. Did I fucking eat yesterday? God, I cannot remember. I need to tell you something. Okay. This house is fucking massive. Can we talk? Yes. Water will be given out at the brewery. Please announce it so people know to come. Just need to go there and make sure. Water will be given out at the brewery, eh? A trap, potentially? Mayhaps? Not sure how long the stories last. The last one was around this long as well. So it's not impossible that this is the moment my shit hits the fan, you know? Ugh. Can make a bandage, which is kind of neat. Make sure that stays at an acceptable temperature. Grab 4 snow, I believe is how much I need. It's so nice having that heater upgraded. It's so good. Oh. Compared to when I didn't, holy shit, it's amazing. This needed 30, right? What else do I need? 10 parts, the rest of the stuff I've got. I actually need a lot of wood for it as well. To the point where it's not impossible that becomes an actual issue. I would love to do that for the sake of better fuel efficiency. Oh, you only need 1. Okay. But I think it's probably better to get the other thing first instead. Please don't be a trap. Oh. Oh god, so many dead? Run for your life? Who knows if it's over? What happened? My friend is severely wounded. It happened all so suddenly. Jesus. Must have been an explosion. Does look like it, yeah. Dying, help, please. Help that man out, he's still alive. So many people, I'll try. There were people waiting for water when the shells hit? Military's full of nothing but cold-blooded murderers. The whole world needs to learn about this crime, yeah. I unfortunately think I might have to agree on that one. There is a difference between not taking some risks and then being like, well, they were shelling civilians. What happened? I was waiting for water, there was a blast, I was smashed against the wall. Everyone's accusing the army, but do we know it's the army? Like, the previous behavior would imply as much. For sure. But it is also very easy to justify horrible, horrible things. In wartime. Like, shelling of civilians to turn already bad public opinion fully against. I'll be okay. Shells fell on us, we were waiting for water. You're from the radio. Advise you to keep quiet. They're getting angry. If you don't stop, they'll decide to stop you themselves. Yeah, I think this one is unfortunately a must-do. This is not like an individual case basis of... like a specific civilian is doing something. This is genuine war crimes. An unfortunate gas explosion? No. You can't. There comes a moment, unfortunately, Esma, where you gotta. Regardless of the risk involved, it becomes a you gotta moment. We gotta. This is too much. saying there's an informer among them protects the person's, like, individual identity so they don't end up getting killed while still allowing individuals to make measures about themselves to defend themselves, right? Tell Malik the truth. Unfortunately. He's content. Ezra comes back and is like, I've got news. There was a mass massacre, and he is like, this makes me happy. Good days. Finally, some news. I suppose content specifically is just like the feeling of meaningfulness, almost like your life has purpose to a degree. In this case, rather than he feels good about it. Malik really is just dead weight. He's not dead weight. He cooks the food, he does a whole bunch of stuff on the top floor to help us out. He upgrades the tools, he baits the traps. Once we've got the vegetables, he's gonna grow the vegetables. He actually does a lot. He actually does a shitload. He's just slow. Novak from the bakery has gone and his son is as well. The rebels searched and turns out he was an informer. That's the risk he took. Unfortunately, if you're an informer, that's the risk you take. Jesus. Committed yet another war crime. People were shelled while waiting for water at the old brewery. How many atrocities will it take for the world to react? You don't want to know the answer to that, Malik. You asked the question, but you don't want the answer. Now he's gonna start growing veg for me. Fuck yeah, dude. Vegetables. Have I not looted that? Sorry, what? There's a thing in our house I've not looted? That seems ridiculous. It gets me 8 vegetables! Holy fucking shit. Yeah, buddy. Woo! Oh no, it's the bed that I put up there. It's the bed. Of course. Hello. Can they look in the mirror? So many innocent people are dead. Never heard a man more eager for vegetables, dude. If eating vegetables made it so that I had to eat half as much food in my life, or doubled the length in which food lasted, that would be, you have any idea how cost effective that would be? Holy shit. All food forever, like, lasts twice as long just because you had some veg with it? Amazing. You'd die before you eat veg? Pretty sure you'll die because you don't eat veg. I need way more components and a lot more wood. And... do one decrepit squat. Should be stuff left over because people will leave in a rush. Sure. In most cases, I'm going to say there's some you can eat, if I remember correctly. If my memory serves. They really are after us. Did you think they were not going to be, for some reason? Right, they would just pretend after you? After we've reported upon their numerous war crimes? People who commit war crimes don't tend to be like, oh, but the civilians are the ones reporting on it, you know? They tend to be like, maybe the civilians should die. There's not much food, so my friends already left us. Do not be worried, I too will seek more appropriate refuge as soon as I've finished my painting. That person. Is this that house? It does look the same, actually. And it's even the same grate up here? Cute. Very cute. I don't need to feed them today. I need to remember that. I do not need to feed them today. I feel like having the electrical parts is just unnecessary. I don't need those. The rest of it is useful. No news in there as such, though, just a actually direct warning that the military is actually after us, although probably too late, right? Yep. Bye-bye, Malik. Where's Adam? I don't know. Not dead like him. That much I can tell you. It's not really your fault directly. This was, this was an inevitability. Sadly, this was bound to happen. One side or the other. Piss them off so much, they're just gonna kill you. Adam found out that he was having traumatic amnesia. And then that was the end of his story. It's just living in the war-torn city, I guess, maybe? Or, who knows, maybe kill himself through depression. Because his kid is dead. There's no point in struggling anymore. You deserted? Is that alright? He got shot. That's rough, dude. Need more time? Hmm. They also know where you live now, so if you keep broadcasting on the same radio, they are gonna know. Brought hope to the hearts of many people. There's a boat leaving Porygon from Pier 9. You've earned a place for everything you did. Stay with us for a while, talk to the people. Malik's voice kept me company. After my wife passed, I don't know what I'd do without it. Nobody can replace him. The radio wasn't only Malik. I'll leave you with that thought. Be well. That's good stuff. Now Malik. From the music club? The army bastards learned there was radio equipment. They trashed the place to make sure we kept our mouth shut, and they killed him when he tried to stop them. Jesus. He's gone. So is something or someone worth out living for? Second thank you. You and your husband saved our daughter. She was very ill. Had Malik thought about the medical drop? You should carry on his work. It's a bit hard to grateful for your father's help. People will miss him. Their gratitude won't bring him back. His death doesn't have to be the end. We can continue. It helps so many. Maybe we should leave before it kills us. We'll talk about it later. Malik is gone, but I have to live for our son. Yeah. Slightly sick. Very tired. I thought myself as a patriot first and a Viceni second. The insurgency began, I was horrified how my country was being torn apart. For a long and bitter argument, I stormed out and enlisted. By the time I realized my mistake, it was too late, yeah. Unfortunately, it tends to be how that goes. It's only ever when you're already surrounded by the bodies that you're like, oh no, I fucked up. Soldiers would leave us be. Should have protected him, even lied to him if necessary. And we did lie to him, but... Sad thing is, even after you'd slighted them once, slightly, it was never going to end. This was his inevitable fate. Unless you just refuse to ever tell him the truth. Do you need anything? This veg would be nice. You don't have any of the stuff I do need, you fucking bastard. Where's all the stuff I actually want? God damn it. It's very generous. Very generous. Deal. Goodbye. I'm really interested if it's gonna... find a reason to keep going for her, or if she's gonna leave and then you're just him, or if they leave together, or if you have a choice. There's so many, like, ways this could go. So many ways it could go. Well, because he just wanted to tell the truth. Sadly. We did help a lot of people as well. We did save a lot of people's lives, but... it's, comes at the cost, right? You could say from a purely, like, brutal logic perspective, that it's in terms of like living beings left, it was worth it, but that's just a bit removing too much of humanity from the equation. He died, but how many people did he save? He saved the trader's life, who would have gone through the park where the sniper was. Presumably saved the dude in the toy shop's life, who was trapped in the basement. The guy who stole meds from the military convoy. His wife would have died. It's not really the way to look at it, but it's already like a 3-to-1 ratio, right? Gonna need more wood. to be able to make more stuff now. Esma looks like a Karen. She has the distinctions, yeah, the character facial way that it's held, but doesn't seem to be. I could upgrade this. When did Malik become so young and mustached? He didn't. Malik was shot in the fucking head. Did he die? Yep. That is what tends to happen when you're shot in the fucking head. Sacrifice Esma. Just make it so the poor kids lost both his parents in like 2 days back to back. Hello Phoenix, welcome. How are you? You never know. I mean, true, I suppose, but there was like 4 fucking soldiers. Oh, did you see him get killed? Esma didn't. She just came across the corpse, but you as the player did. I can leave? Yes. Who knows if this will go well? Even under the cover of darkness, trying to escape on a boat is not necessarily the easiest thing, but... even if you continued his work, I don't know if she would ever recover from that. No one will reach the safe zone. Hard to tell. It looks like a storm is coming, naturally. Looking for any decent forecast. All my frequencies are silent. The boat reaches safety. You've escaped Pogo Red. I hate the name of this city. War. We used to play jazz music for Matic broadcast. The outbreak of the war put an end to that. Our radio started serving a more important purpose. Realized that people's lives and well-being could depend on up-to-date local news. Decided it was our job to provide it. The soldier whose supply truck had broken down, risking the wrath of the soldiers, we passed on the news to the people as the siege had deprived them of even the most vital supplies. And that saved someone's life. Esma learned that the thus far safe park had become the hunting ground of a sniper to warn the people. We broadcast the news, which saved someone's life. Lambs for the slaughter. Hey, Raka, thank you. Esma, I can't alt-tab right now because it will stop the scrub, but you'll have some hearts in a moment. Thank you very much. Spread the word the rebels freed them, which saved tons of people's lives. The bartender from the music club warned us that the broadcast had angered the military and we were in terrible danger. Maybe we should have laid low instead of fighting for the truth. Number go day? It is number day. I have a thing I want to achieve when I get to that later today, and I hope I can manage. Davor asked us to use the radio to warn the rebels about the planned military attack. We feared there would have been retribution. We should have had more spine. Many people were killed. We learned the horrible truth that Novak, who used to be our friend, was selling the name of the Viseni and their sympathizers. We didn't know the identity to protect his son, regardless of how many other lives it would cost. We learned that the rebels got him anyway. We don't know what happened to his son. What is that? If I can, I would like to try and make carpentry hero. Came upon a man trapped in a collapsed basement. Used the radio to ask if anyone could save him. We never found out if he did get saved though. The government shelled the civilians, yeah. They executed Malik. Remember I needed some rare materials? Yeah, there's some wood that I don't know how to get. And I need to get the earth and water stuff, I think. The trees. When the boat reached safety, she hardly felt relief because she had nothing to look forward to. But you saved your son, at least. If you continued down the path you'd had gone, you wouldn't have, Malik's death broke Esma's heart. She survived the war but could never find her own place in post-war reality. She became apathetic. Will be remembered by the people of Porygon as someone who always brought them hope and fought for the truth. For Malik, Adam was pardoned for his desertion. He stayed in the place to protect Esma, who had been shattered by Malik's death. Rough. Done. The second one. I have one more. There, your heart tracker. Thank you very much. If only you'd sacrificed Esma instead. I don't think that's how it works. Last one. Fading Embers. Do we ever get a happy ending? Welcome to War, Mace. In the middle of the siege, something. I didn't get to see it. Malik would have lived. Probably not, because if he didn't have Esma to provide for him, the army surrounded the city, ordered attacks to break the citizens' spirit. Military aimed at specific facilities and places of cultural and religious value. Despite great danger, some were willing to risk everything in order to protect and save their heritage. Okay. This is a story about those who tried. Technically, we got a happy ending in the base game. Ish. We all lived. I think multiple people died for that to be able to happen, but we all lived. Somebody help. What's this scenario? This one is called Burning Embers. And it's maybe about trying to protect things of cultural or sorry, fading embers. Cultural and religious value? I'm not sure though. Pokemon? Hogoron? I don't know, you'd say that. Hogoren? Maybe? Or just bouncing? A harsh winter grips the city, making life even more difficult. People are trying to survive in the face of constant shelling, sniper fire, and starvation, and now also have to endure the extreme cold. Anya was struggling every day to deal with these hardships when a man dying from gunshot wounds and cold collapsed at her doorstep. She took him in without hesitation, hoping he'd get better and tell her what happened. Prayer shawl, decorated candle, sang out, saying these might be of great value to him. In his backpack. He's getting worse. His forehead is burning hot with a fever. He's shivering all the time. He's very ill. He's severely ill, slightly wounded, and very hungry. Goody. Grandpa's old workshop, somewhere I haven't been in a while. So many memories. The toy Auroch he sculpted for me. The fuck is an Auroch? An animal, seemingly? You're either gonna be an artist. Great talent runs in your veins. You've got a lot of passion, that's for sure. Is that a horse? It's a Vicenian Auroch. Auroch? I think? I don't know how you say that. I've read about it in one of your books. They used to live around the city. On the slopes of the mountains. They used to guide and protect our people. They became a symbol of our freedom. You have to take care of it. Just like they took care of the Viceni in the past. Did you take care of it? Significant? Yeah, it seems to be like about collecting important things. You need to sacrifice them for fuel, potentially. If things go poorly. Hopefully it doesn't come to that one terribly too often. The life of an orphan was not easy. Parents died when I was a child. I was raised by my grandpa. Left me with a family collection. The stranger is a stranger. We don't get to magically know about him just because I'm in control of the camera. Don't know if that makes a difference, but it feels like it should. A stranger needs drugs. That he does. And unless we find some, he's gonna fucking die. So do you, cocaine, please. I think if they had cocaine right now, they would be a little bit more, they would be a little bit more up the priority ladder to have it than you. At the current moment. Don't care, Gibby. I don't think they'd care either. I don't think they'd give it to you. Time for theft. Good luck with that. Shit. I do need the second level of it to make the axe. I'm gonna have to get rid of one of these. I think the painting. Maybe. This is just a block of wood, so I'm gonna do this. Sorry, Grandad. He would have wanted you to stay alive more than he would have wanted his art to probably go through eternity, if he was a good man anyway. What do you mean we got nothing to burn? I just beat the shit out of a fucking painting. Oh, I didn't pick it up. Get up there, please. Hopefully that puts me up to 10, 2 degrees per thing. It might be asking for a bit much, but it put it to 9. Fuck you. I unfortunately do have to build the stove. It's not going to end well if I don't have the ability to cook food. That will, as it turns out, go poorly. I get the feeling this man isn't meant to live. I have no bandages, no medication. And it doesn't feel as horrible as it is to say worth giving him food. While those other two things remain true. The neighbor's house? Look, I'm gonna go to the construction site. I don't want to go to the neighbor's house and then have to trade. Or be given fuel. But have to do something in return for it. I just want materials right now. So that I can keep the heater going. And, you know, hopefully I can find some meds here. I need to get me basics up and running, or we're fucked before anything even begins. I need a saw blade for this. This is the construction site that was used for the snipers in the other game. In the main campaign. But it seems like the city's been besieged for a much longer time at this point. Although that one was like a civil war, this seems to be more of a yeah, besiegement situation. The valuables are worth it because they could be really fucking useful. The other stuff might be useful. The valuables will trade for a lot of money. That stuff's really good to have. Just want to know if I can find where the food is. Because food would be really fucking helpful. That's a bandage? Oh my god. Maybe I can save the man after all. Who knows? I would rather leave the potential of food here and take actual food with me. That's crazy good. Oh my god, water as well. Can you see the light? The light is bright and it's getting closer. What? The light is good, it's calm. I can feel it, I can touch it. Are you guys dying? The pain is gone, I don't feel it anymore. That answers my previous question. I don't feel anything anymore. That or the drunk / high as fuck. One of the two. I finally don't remember. You should touch the light with me. Nota. Someone used to live here. Plan of subway tunnels and handwritten notes. Things would look like they were scattered in a hurry. Whoever grabbed them didn't have much time to pack. Okay. Interesting. Thank fuck the game knew that I could exit this way, because I didn't know I could exit this way. Ideally, what I would like is meds. This lack of inventory space sucks so much. Can I have Marco back with his 14 inventory slots, please? Holy shit, that man was amazing. I need a saw for that place if I want to get the full extent of its resources. It's getting very cold. I think we're beyond getting. And plenty of really fine stuff. What a night. Starver is stranging. We must get him some food. Starving and severely ill. They're no longer wounded, okay? I did not take the moment to consider the fact, thank fuck, that I did not have another bed. Which could have been very bad for me. But thankfully, it's gonna be okay. Man fully recovered from injury in a single day, from like critically wounded. Kind of crazy. Do need to get myself some firewood. Which is, unfortunately means I'm coming over here again. If I hadn't have bothered to build that, if I haven't have bothered to build that, I never would have got half the stuff that I got yesterday is the problem. It's probably a can't win situation on that regard. The man is just hungry now. Which hopefully in one more night means that I can feed the both of them and they'll both be good. Who are you? I am Milliner. Was a friend of your family back in the day. Last we met you were just a little child. I'm in charge of the museum. I'm trying to save our heritage, gathering pieces of culture. You assembled a nice collection of local art. Do you still have those pieces? Inherited it? Let me know if you need anything. Trying to secure your family collection. I'll do my best. I'll, what's left of it, yeah. What's left of it, I'll try. I already had to fucking burn 2 of the pieces. Mostly, to be honest, because I greeded. I'm gonna need more wood than anything else. On the next night. Because one wood is 1 fuel. I wish I could convert it while I was out. Because 4 pieces of fuel takes 1 inventory slot, whereas 4 pieces of wood is 2. But I can't. I still can't believe this dude recovered fully from gunshot wounds in 1 night. 1 fucking night, he fully recovers from a gunshot wound. What a beast. I'll try and keep the 3 things that are left over there. And then there's a whole bunch of shit in here as well. Excuse me. Yeah, apologies. So presumably the stuff that I had the chance to destroy is the stuff that's like relevant to her or something? Don't know. Just want to wait for the temperature to go up, but it doesn't seem like it wants to do it. Even after putting the fuel in. Oh, there you go. It did go to 10. Go to the neighbor's house. Bring that. Hopefully the neighbor Tito can help me. I need your help. I need something to heat my place. I've already burnt everything I had. Samuel Institute, there are good folk working there. Hope nothing happened. We need 6 fuel. Oh my god. Just want to see if he actually doesn't have any fuel left. It's gonna be like, I'm freezing to death and he's got like fucking stacks of wood in one of his things. It looks like there's stacks of wood in his back fucking garden. God damn it, man. To be fair, it was all components, but they can be burnt. None of that really helps me that much. Even if I did care for it. So many fucking components, holy shit. There's an institute I can go to, eh? Okay. They might have stuff. It might be difficult to gather enough fuel. Yup. Can't imagine just leaving him to die. The stranger looks severely sick, but he's conscious. Hello? Thank you for helping me. Who are you? Name is Reuben. They killed us all. They came to the synagogue with torches, started shooting. I hid in the back, tried what I could. Couldn't help them. They're all dead. Survived the pogrom in the synagogue. It's very weak, so I didn't learn much. Jesus. I've got 6, 12, 18. I do not have a lot of fuel here. Do not have a lot of water, sorry. It's +3. Jesus Christ. This guy's still horribly fucking ill. Should go to sleep. Probably pop this in here. We'll die if we can't heat it up soon. It's 3 fucking degrees, man. It's maxed out. It's doing as much as it can. I need another heater also running fuel. This one might be the hardest one. I love that before the lady had even come around to be like, yo, can you not burn your family's stuff down? I'd already destroyed 2 of them. Trying to see if it says anything about like this being hard compared to the other ones, but I couldn't find anything without delving any further into what would have been spoiler territory, which I don't want. I'm gonna assume that I have like 1 spare day to get resources for that dude so he doesn't freeze to death. Because it would be a bit mean of the game to just assume that you are gonna... One, that you have a crowbar. The way that I do. And 2, that you are gonna immediately come back with all of your resources just to help him out. So at least the way it is at the moment, I could make that fuel. But I think I would like to try and go 1 day. And I'm gonna pop this radio down. I would like to try 1 day. And then go back to rescue the man. Kind of worried about food as well. Because I'm also going to need fuel for my own sake. Which is going to be a problem. The Basilica of Stephen the Martyr is on fire after a continuous mortar barrage shattered the damaged dome. There is also shortages of water around the city. The temperature is going to plummet in the upcoming days. Jesus Christ. I've already got 5 fuel in it. It's 4 degrees. What do you mean? It's going to plummet. I can't go anywhere because of the bombing. Okay, hopefully it gives me another day then. Because that's ass. Oh. Well, that's very unfortunate. Then we can dismantle this little bit of wood for wood. Doesn't need to protect the artwork anymore, right? Is that too much to ask for? Might be too much to ask for. Maybe it's time to sacrifice something. Lady, we've already done that. It's so cold, I can't do it. Old manuscripts. You've risked your life. Saved it from the fire. Took as much as I could carry. Could you keep it safe? I'll hide it. Try to sleep. I'll deal with you in a moment. I didn't bring back any of the stuff I could trade, unfortunately. I don't think I've got anything I can trade with you. Hi. Oh, I have tobacco? I also have a bunch of other stuff that just isn't helpful for me right now. Dude, this feels like bait. Sure, deal. The army lobbed plenty of mortar bombs from the hills, mostly at the center, some landed in the suburbs, didn't peek out from my shelter the whole night. Do you think it's possible to destroy the identity of a whole people? It can be. sadly. It is 0 degrees inside the house. That's not very good. I've made it +4, and that's as good as it's gonna get. Oh, +5. I might be fucked. I need to get enough supplies to be able to get the old man back to health today. Or tonight, I suppose. Also keep myself alive, hopefully get some medicine as well. I just need to fill my inventory with wood. Basically. Absolutely chock-a-block with wood. And hope it works, I guess. We lack chairs, we don't have an armchair. We have beds, sleep in decent conditions. We just have no creature comforts, and can't afford them either because they would cost wood. There's a chair down there that I want to break the shit out of, but I don't have an axe. I really hope that old man survives one extra night, because I have to go and get supplies. Many people froze to death in the recent days. The only upside is a decrease in crime, because even the bandits are huddled in their homes. Some materials, some food, some parts. He needs to sleep. We gotta scavenge. Take the crowbar. And fucking pray. Pray there's meds and pray there's wood. Single bullet shattered his head. Looks like a cold-blooded killing. Something terrible must have happened. Lovely. Secured my escape route. Not what I need. Something moving down there. This is a rat. Okay. Yes. More wood, please. Oh my god. I mean, if I can take an artwork just for the sake of turning it into firewood at this fucking point, I will. That's a vase. The vase is not going to function in that regard. Sadly. I will take it. The temptation is rude, game. More herbal meds? Which for some reason he doesn't seem to be able to take. I'm gonna need to come back here anyway in all likelihood, so I think that's gonna have to be the option for that piece. Although I can leave the food behind, because I'm gonna have to come back here anyway. Just take the vegetable. Okay, I'll leave it all behind. If I need to. I need the wood. Please. Three piles. There's some. They're really pushing you to the limit on this one, eh? I left a piece of wood downstairs somewhere. Doesn't matter, there we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is enough for myself and the old man. And I just have to remember that I can come back here for an absolute solid amount of food. Just a solid amount of food. There's some other stuff there as well, but... Hope Ruben won't decide to go there. He can't go anywhere at the moment. He's barely moving, the illness is killing him. He won't take the fucking herbal meds for some reason. Army was already in the Institute, killing the people, destroying the legacy, ran, bleeding and freezing. Wanted for a forest. Have some rest. I don't think he's gonna make it. It's the sad truth of that one for him. I can't use the herbal meds on him. Unless this old man has some meds tonight when I go and keep him alive, he's gonna die. Oh. You can have some meds. Collection's been damaged. Join me at the museum. Are we safer there? You can help me secure the exhibits. Brought some meds and some food for him. I'll be waiting for you. Our heritage is priceless. Never forget that. She gave me 2 lots of meds as well. Oh my god. Have some actual medicine, my man. I get the feeling that 2 lots of meds is probably not enough to recover from terminally ill. But hey, maybe. They both need to eat today. I wish I could call an ambulance, yep. Right? The amount of reliance all of our know-how is upon, like, oh, I can't call the ambulance anymore. I can only put 2 in here. Unless I use the components, which I will. The military is committing acts of violence towards civilians. Shock. Okay, hopefully I heal up here from being tired. I can go and see how much more fire I can make to hopefully leave it burning at 6. Because I'm going to assume this is maybe a threshold, but probably a sliding scale of how much the temperature helps this man recover. Since he's actually on meds now, I want him to be recovering. But I need to keep up my, my end of the bargain with the old man as well. Well, not really a bargain, I just don't want to let him die. If I can afford to. I would like to keep him alive. It is going to be hard. Actually, like, so much stuff going on at the same time. It's genuinely hard to juggle them all. It's interesting. Why did you wake up? You're still tired. You're home? Nice. Just gonna pop one more in there. Because time is an issue right now. And I hope I haven't fucked myself. Three-ish hours until you depart for Peaksaw, man. I hope you enjoy the movie. I imagine that it's a it's made by the same people, right? That made the anime? It is made by Mappa, okay. So presumably won't be. Yeah, I did actually bring you your fuel. Take things from my desk. I know it's not much, but it's all that I've got left. The vinyl records? Sure. The visuals are very different. It tends to be the case for movies, right? So, it tracks. They always look slightly different. You hope you don't get sick? What? You have a good track record of catching a cold after biking through rain. Ah. That is the type of thing that isn't great for your body. So, not surprising. I don't need to eat today. Severely ill and recovering. I think I'm gonna feed him the canned food. You're still calling him the stranger even though you know his name? It's actually nice to have someone around for a change. Very sensitive man. Yeah, this would not have been good for him. In that case. Give him this as well. Severely ill, but he's recovering now on meds. He will not be hungry. I'm gonna try and keep it as warm as I can, which is 4 fucking degrees. Your clothes are pretty much dry in 10 minutes afterwards, you never know, yeah. I mean, it in of itself doesn't make you, like, sick, right? It's just the general perceptibility that goes up, and you're probably usually around, like, a lot of people who are carrying some sort of stuff just from being at education. It will do that. Or a what? Or a cinema, right? Yeah. Yeah, there tends to be, I don't know how popular it is, but it might very well be packed. Which would not be, great in that regard either. If it is just, like, absolutely chock-a-block. Not ideal. Need to, pump that in a second. It's decently full. Okay, yeah, that's... I would consider that chock-a-block. I got so used to going to watch films at times where just no one is around. There's like 20% of the thing's full, and I'm like, man, there's a lot of people in it. Is that luckily? Probably a good idea if you're going to be in a tight and closed space with other people. Don't want to be stanky. Well, then you'll be fine. Unless you've been. Oh, you do bike, though. I mean, if you've already been at home long enough and you're not in wet clothes anymore, then the core part of the effects is already going to be dealt with, right? It's just that it's the moment when you're cold is when you're just like more susceptible. Being cold in of itself doesn't make you sick, right? Neither does being wet. It just makes you more susceptible to illness. Yeah, your body's focusing on other stuff. Like, it's using its energy to warm you up and stuff, rather than man the walls, as it were. I can go to an abandoned house. There's some food, some material, lots of parts, danger. I think I want to go to the Institute again, maybe. Because I know there's food there and it's not dangerous. He was talking to someone planning a new build on Grim Dawn and it's very silly and you approve. What's the build? Didn't know the CSGO market was so popular. I learned about this the other day. Apparently it's used for like, for wealthy people in countries that are otherwise unable to trade in like stocks to be able to transfer money around or something. Someone mentioned that the other day. That's why everything has such a like disgustingly inflated value for all the super rare stuff. Having their own stock market crash after 2 billion in value got erased after an update that increased supply for rare stuff. Good. That's funny. Demolitionist and Shaman, but using 2 items to get 100% of elemental and physical converted to vitality. Gotta love it when it's a 100% conversion build, but for 2 elements? Fun. Vitality Elementalist sounds totally normal, yep. They're just fucking with all of the elements inside of your body. Don't worry about it. Perfectly normal. He stood up! Crazy! He stood up! Hey! What's this scenario about? Seemingly like how wartime and the desperate need that people have to survive during such a thing robs places of their like religious and cultural import. Even if it's just for the sake of, like, we had a painting, but we had to burn it because we needed to stay alive. What's the goal? At least to my knowledge, I don't know if it goes for longer than this, but the goal so far was to get this man to not be sick anymore. And then with this man, move to the museum, along with as many of our things that we have kept as possible. Our, like, art pieces and whatnot. Cleansing raids. Soon I won't have to trade or people to trade with. Yeah. So I don't know if there's like a longer term goal of trying to like preserve as many cultural like heritage pieces as possible or something. But at least the goal for the current moment in time is to make Ruben able to walk, which he can now. And then go to the museum, which I guess I'll do tonight. If he's good enough. The firefighters withdrew from the fire. It's now raging out of control. The most valuable documents, the most important records were evacuated before the bombardment. And the whole situation with that stuff is still fucked. Firewood in winter. Hard to come by. As it turns out. Eight whole degrees? Oh my god. Amazing. Someone live right now seeing their CSGO knife skin being worth toilet paper after calling in an investment. I mean, I doubt they're not worth that much. They'll still be worth a lot. But they lost a lot of money, sure, yeah, but... This building looks strange. Is this a fresh run or the next chapter? This is the next story. A chunk of high voltage electrical line, light and water sculpture. I believe it's made of wood. But I do agree with your assessment. Though I must also admit, I will probably never in my life really ever understand art. But it's more like contemporary like that, I suppose. It always looks fucking weird. Is that called contemporary? I think so. It's fucking weird. If it brings happiness to the people that make it and who look upon it, then fucking good enough, right? Ruben might be well enough to survive the journey. We're gonna risk it. Yes. Gonna take literally everything with us. Apparently not. This is fine, yeah. My dear Ruben. I'm assuming that means he lived. Is this place fucking warmer? My house was freezing cold. Living their home was not easy. Anya felt it their best chance at survival. In this shelter, new challenges await. Her loyal friend and former janitor who does his best to help her, but she could definitely use another pair of hands. Is there 4 of us? Oh my god. So glad you changed your mind. Must have been hard to leave your home behind. It was even harder though moving my collection. So I have a lot of doubts. Took as much as we could fit. Having to push it through snow didn't make it easier. Gonna show you what we're doing here. My screen is misaligned. Right, there we go. It's our main warehouse. It was used to store old documents and archives. We tried to gather the most important and endangered pieces. Checking main exhibits in the catalogue. There's much more I need to show you. How many rooms it has? You think it'd be warmer towards the middle? You'd hope so, yeah. Feel free to enter whenever you need. It's where you can usually find me. You can also check our current list of tasks that need handling here. Okay. The man we just passed is the janitor. He helps me and lives here as well. Really happy you decided to join us. Wasn't an easy decision. Hope we can be useful. Sorting the exhibits, documents, securing whatever we can. Just the 2 of us. She's often out because she's trying to save as much artwork as possible. She'd do anything to protect the heritage, even her life. That's what she's like. This place is fucking huge. This wing was hit bad in the bombardment. We have to reinforce the structure. We lack the people and the materials. To collect and secure the exhibits and documents in these rooms, we'll keep them in the Wayne warehouse. Museum is and always was for the people. I'll show you the main wing. It's the exhibition space, what's left of it. Some items left on display, others are packed in boxes in the back. Value of this painting is extraordinary. Many people would like to put their hands on it. But for our people, it's priceless, like many other exhibits. This painting and your collection are more important in the same way. They make us who we are. Please remember that. I'll leave you for now. If you have any questions, you can find me in the office. It reminds me of something. I think I've already been here long ago. When you were a babu. Museum's huge. It's like 10 of our houses. What do you think about the painting? It has knights and horses. Do you know who the knights are? Are they Viceni? Our proud cavalry in the battle of Leech Swamp. Leech Swamp is a wonderful name, by the way. The glorious moments from our past when we were a free and proud nation. When I grow up, I want to be a knight. Do you want to be an artist anymore? As a knight, I could fight for Vicena with my sword. But you see, you don't always need a sword to fight. You can win with nothing more than a brush in your hand. Okay, we don't have the woman. "21 components, holy shit. Yeah, him being in the bed is probably the best. I need 3 pieces of wood to stop this area from collapsing. Okay. We need to move the collection into the main storage and gather items scattered across Pogaron. Pugaron. And we have to build a second heater to make it so the heat inside is more efficient. Where's the first fucking heater? It's up there. So I guess the, like, campaign before this point was just the preamble, basically? Crazy. You won your first run with the bells. Hey, well done. Congrats, congrats. But adjusting, I need more time to get familiar with everything. Realize I've been here a long time ago and my grandpa was a kind man, such a delight to talk to. Everyone who knew him does, but you know what? We would have made proud of the decisions that you made. I hope you're right. Here's a question. Would he have been? This place is so ridiculous. It still says victory, so there's something you're missing. Do you want information or not? Get some rest, you deserve it. Your storm strength went up by 1. Oh god, that's gonna collapse like any moment, eh? Is this repair temporary? We can reinforce against collapse. Okay. I think you gotta max it out of every single bell for the true ending then. It's gonna take forever. It takes a wee bit. It's not necessarily as bad as you think though. Okay, build another heater. I also need to have a look at like beds and stuff. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a helmet. How am I looking for beds? We have 1 bed. Yeah, I need 3, ideally. I need 2 at the very least, but 3 ideally. You run down here. Do... First of all, the heater. We're gonna pop it next to the other one. I wish I had an axe and I could have, like, if I'd known, I would have taken the axe to fucking everything before I, switched. Would have got me so much firewood. I need to build another bed. Which I'm going to pop down there. And then I need... let's make 4 fuel. So that I can hopefully keep it an okay amount of warmth today. I need someone working on those piles like all times, basically. Curious, what do you consider the temperature cutoff for hot? Oh god. Internally or externally? Like mid-20s, I would say. Before that point, like maybe 18 to 20 to like 24 or so is just warm. Some materials, some food. Lots of meds is the thing that's making me go here right now. To high of 30s down, you're thinking, oh, that's really nice. Yeah. That's, very hot. It is what you get used to as well, though, right? Because, you would not be able to live in Florida if you could not deal with that degree of temperature. You would be fucking done. Or like the Caribbean or something, you know? Sub-Saharan Africa. Hello, child. Some kids there are falling ill. There's not enough food and meds. God. Even in Maine it reached 38 or so in summer. Celsius, yeah? Just to, like, I assume you would do the conversion. But just to double check, Celsius? Celsius, yes, fucking A. Although, as I have found after moving to Sweden, the humidity makes such a difference. It was like 34 degrees, I think, at some point in summer. And I was like uncomfortable, but I barely felt it. 34 degrees in England, I would have been begging for you to put me out of my fucking misery. I would have been dying. Something about Florida is usually very humid, yeah. Humidity is the worst. That's what does you in. I'm trying to break open as much shit as I can here so that I don't need to bring the crowbar back and then I can just do stuff. Especially why the temperature never reaches that high here, the humidity in the air means it's harder to warm. You've never seen 100 Fahrenheit in Florida, despite seeing it multiple times in Maine. It feels odd, yeah. I knew it made like a difference, but I did not know how much of a difference it made till I moved here. It is truly, truly insane how much of a difference the humidity makes. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Dry heat isn't bad. No. I think it's one of those things that you truly like cannot understand or explain to someone until you have experienced it. Like the difference is crazy. It's fucking insane. Is he fully better now? He's only slightly sick. Feeling any better? I'm okay. Good to hear. Still a lot of work to do to secure the collection. Move the collection. Okay. I really, really want to do this so that I can get myself a shovel. A shovel is going to be disgustingly useful. I'd like to do whatever it takes to help them. Okay, can I make this? I can. Cool. Please do so. Because if I can get through all of this stuff relatively quickly, I can get to these piles. The piles might have wood in them. I can then use that wood to do the fuel and the actual ability to cook food. I can cook some food, and then suddenly I'm in a relatively good spot. You're gonna get up there and you're gonna start working on this. I ideally want to get everything off like the top floor first, because I'm imagining that's the bit that's gonna start collapsing first. I do also want another bed. I just had a fuckload of components, which is good, but not what I want. Sadly. There's some. Do I not need to secure these? Is it only her that can do it, or...? No, there's just like specific things we have to do first, seemingly. Which is strange to me, but sure, why not? No. Incorrect. Not what I wanted to do. Holy shit, that's a lot of stuff. I do not have a stove. Cool. I make food. The janitor does not get fed today. Sorry, buddy. Grab the bigger stuff first. So much shit going on all at the same time. Oh, Christ. Cook one of these. You're a demon! Why are you responding to Christ? Oh, it's all of Anya's stuff down there. Okay. Can be your angle or your devil. Your angle. Okay, progress. Scavenge. You are going to sleep. You are going to guard. Go. Bring the crowbar and the shovel. I hate it because it takes up space, but I got to. Hopefully there's stuff in here that I can actually loot. That is actually of benefit to me. The fucking Tommy gun down here? Can you please help my brother? He got trapped behind some rubble after a grenade hit the building. They're upstairs. Good thing I brought that fucking shovel, eh? You're welcome, kiddo. Hey, kid ran downstairs. Right here with you. Is this Adam, as in Adam who was from the previous one? Live in the museum, thought I should check on you. The older boy you met? Nobody has it easy, providing for all these kids he used to. What happened? He got sick pretty bad, he needs help. Anything to heat this place is essential. We're almost out of fuel and the cold is deadly. He needs 10 fuel. Oh my god. You know what to do? Sacrifice Esma? Esma's not here. Esma can't come to the phone right now. She's not in the city anymore. She's already been sacrificed. I mean, if you want to look at it that way, sure. If fleeing the city counts as being a sacrifice, then yeah, she's a sacrifice. For saving my brother, I'm never. It's nice to see somebody who cares. Are you an angel? You really are an angel? A real angel would never admit to being an angel. A biblically accurate one would. Managed to bring anything? Oh right, yeah, no, he needs shitloads of fuel. You're having Anja do all the work, how could you? Easily, she's the one who has the highest inventory space. And I feel zero remorse. She has the highest inventory space, she's the one doing the work. This is how it always has worked, this is how it always will work. I give little fucks for their complaints. Carry less. Why can't everyone get backpacks? I have always assumed that the logic is they do have a backpack because it does say backpack up here, it just doesn't show on their character model. I've assumed it's the amount that they can carry due to like physical strength and stuff, right? The old man janitor is an old man janitor. His back's probably shot from like being semi-hunched for years and years. If he hasn't been doing it with more modern tools. The other man I've got was horrendously ill and has been shot. His strength's probably gone for a good chunk of time. So now we have Anya. Anya does it all. Her full name there. Anya does it all. Zoran clearly isn't well. I've heard you can help me hide something. That sounds like a corpse. Do you run this place? Name's Milano. What brings you? The word on the street is you keep things hidden. Depends what we're talking about. Gathering artwork's important for culture. Take these books. Papa used to read these tales to me when I was young. The house has already been raided twice. Bandits didn't find them, but I can't take the risk. If I survive, maybe I could take them back for now, keep them safe. Get bed. Get med, get bed. Something has to be done about those kids? Yes. We need to help them, we do indeed. They're freezing. Adam needs to stay all the time as the kids are falling sick. They really need help. That they do. Ruben will not eat today, I suppose. Because the greedy fucker was sleeping all night as well. A luxury that was not afforded to anyone else. Need to repair that when someone wakes up. I need 10 fuel, but I also need to keep it warm in here. Help the children at the orphanage. Is listed under other stuff. I don't have the resources to keep that roof up. So it's gonna have to fall. Hopefully that makes it above 10 degrees in here. It did not. Upsetting. I need so much more. It is above. Hey! Heard what happened to your home? Important things you're alright. I'm glad you're here. Go and deal with this shit, please. Do I have 2 more? He does. Which should put us up to the requisite amount of those that we need. That can fall down. I don't think it's a problem. I'm hoping it's not going to be a problem because there's another one there. And I don't think I have, like, just the beams to do anything about it, basically. Because I don't have any wood. Yeah, I literally cannot repair it. It's Ruben. It's Anya who needs to go hungry tomorrow. But now there's nothing left for you to pick up. Even though I feel like we should be securing all of this stuff on the top floor, but hey, apparently not. Yep, nothing more I can do. I've got the 10 fuel that they wanted. End day. There we go. That is going to be this war of mine for today. I will be back with more of this tomorrow. However, I will also be back after about 10-15 minutes with some Fantasy Life. You can see the times when I'll be playing this tomorrow on that little linky link there. I will be back in just a wee bit with some fantasy life. Be back in a moment.